Hold on. Okay, you guys. I'm back. All right. I want to talk about Palestine. Palestine. Sorry, you guys. Um, energetically, what I'm picking up spiritually and energetically, I was gonna write it down. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm eating a banana. I should be a monkey. I eat a banana every morning. Um, there's a lot going on, right? And my thing is, you can't really. They're trying to have it where you can't even talk about this because so many people are talking about it. We're seeing this on TV. I feel like this is something energetically too and spiritually. I've been saying this for the longest. But also I feel like there's more to this. Okay. Um we've seen apartheid before in South Africa and we're seeing it again. The apartheid. But the thing about this apartheid is it's a little bit different. Well, it's not really different. It's the same, but it's a different group of people, different individual people, right? Um, and my question thing is the Arabics are different. Okay, everybody's different, but you have Israel on one side and you have Palestine on the other side, right? And Israel has more weapons, more not just weapons. They have more resources, right? And then you have these people over here that have no resources, right? They have probably two resources. These people over here, Israel, have more resources. Okay, they control everything: the water, the food source, everything. This is definitely spiritual, you guys. And I said to my friend yesterday, I said, you know, we can make one phone call. The United States can make one phone call and stop this whole thing. Okay. Then I asked myself, are they trying to energetically cipher our energy by our emotions? Okay. Because a lot of us are seeing this and we're like, this is emotionally, hold on, you guys. Have a good day in school. I love you. It's emotionally draining. Okay. Because people are protesting all over the world about this. Okay. About Palestine. Okay. And Israel. Now, my thing is, I'm not choosing sides at all. Okay. Nothing of Yeshua is fear, chaos, confusion. Okay. I've said this so many times. Okay. Nothing of him is confusion. Okay. Um, Now, when I bought this, I went to a Palestinian restaurant, right? And I wanted to give back. Okay. I tried their food. I never had Palestinian food before. So I tried their food. I sat there and I'm just like the people at the restaurant, even the store, the Palestinian store. I wanted to interview the guy, okay? Their emotions are high right now. There was one Palestinian girl, she had a hat on. She was really quiet and really reserved, okay? They're not like go Palestine, okay, because they're over here in America. Okay, so they're getting their basic necessities that they need: their food, their water, their clothing, um, their electric. Okay, so it was interesting what I was actually seeing, that we are more upset than the ones that are, some of them that I've seen that was over here. Um, and the guy, I talk to him all the time because I buy my coffee and I buy my snacks, okay, my little treats from him. Um, I call them my Mediterranean treats. Okay, they're different. I like trying different stuff. There's only one place I want to go and I haven't been, and that's Ethiopian. I haven't ate Ethiopian food yet, and I cannot wait. I have Ethiopian friends, but I just never ate the Ethiopian food. Um, I mean, I ate fufu. That's all over Africa. Okay, so we're talking about Palestine and everything that's going on over there. And I feel like, honestly, you guys, I'm going to say this and this is going to sound crazy, is how, um, in this video is for, don't even listen to me. This is bullshit. Okay. Just saying. Um, there's something energetically going on. Um, And Hamas is underground, okay? And I've been saying this from day one. They're under hospitals. So my question is, Israel knew they were under hospitals. So they bombed the hospitals and they really didn't care who they were taking out, basically. Okay. If you hear the guy speaking in Hamas, you hear an echo. The first thing that came to mind was he's underground, which I already knew that. I've been saying that from freaking day one. Um, and they know they're underground, but these tunnels, they go all the way to Israel, to Palestine, to Egypt. I mean, these tunnels go far, just saying. Okay, anybody can enter these tunnels, but they're being guarded. These tunnels are being guarded. And at first I was like, they're being guarded by government officials, but that's only in certain areas. These tunnels are being guarded by Hamas, okay? Because Hamas doesn't want nobody to come in. So they're blowing up the whole damn hospitals, okay? In the United States, all they had to do is make one phone call to the United States and say, stop these damn bombs. And the United States is saying, oh, okay. Well, if they continue to do this, just saying, that like they're backing them up. These are war crimes. Okay. I don't care where you're from. Okay. Just saying. I don't care. But if you're killing people that are innocent in war, you do people that are innocent get killed in war. Okay. It's what happens. But I'm not taking any sides. But what I'm seeing is murder on television. Okay. A murder of a race of people. Okay. Now, if we go to scripture with this, I'm being brought to Joshua. Okay. Oh my God. I opened the Bible, went right to Joshua. Jesus Lord. I'm being drawn to Joshua 4, verse 4. You guys want me to read it? As soon as the whole nation had finished crossing the Jordan, Jehovah said to Joshua, take 12 men from the people, one man from each tribe, and give them his command. Take up 12 stones from the middle of the Jordan, from the place where the priest's feet stood still, and carry them over with you and set them down in the place where you will spend the night. So Joshua called the 12 men whom he had appointed from the Israelites, one man from each tribe. And Joshua said to them, pass ahead of the ark of Jehovah your God to the middle of Jordan. And each of you should lift up a stone on your shoulder according to the number of the tribes of the Israelites, to serve as a sign among you. If your children should later ask you, why do you have these stones? You must tell them, because the waters of the Jordan were halted from before the ark of Jehovah's covenant when he crossed the Jordan. The waters of the Jordan were halted. These stones were served as a lasting memorial to the people of Israel. Now, this is interesting because the people of Israel, I watched also a video about the people of Israel, and the way they were talking, it was like off with their heads. And I was like, you are Christians? The Palestinians are more Christian than the Israels. And who the hell are the real Israels? I mean, not who the real Israelites are, but in the Philistines. The Palestinians are the Philistines and the Canaanites. So what I was getting energetically is behind this chaos is somebody, an entity that's not even human. Okay? It's alien-like. Okay? This is what I'm getting psychically. Okay? Behind this chaos, behind this confusion is a being that is not even of our race and is pulling the strings. That Bible opened up right to Joshua. I mean, right to Joshua. Let me see. I think it's Joshua 5 too. And these people have been fighting with rocks. I mean, rocks. Could you imagine fighting with rocks? I mean, this is not our fight. A lot of people say, well, this is not our fight. These people will be fighting forever over there. And then they think if they fight, they're going to have all these wives and they're going to go to these pearly white gates. Just saying. What kind of God would want you to sacrifice your life? What kind of God would want you to have chaos? I mean, what kind of God are they serving? That's the question. They're not serving our God. Okay, they're serving another God. Okay. Um, and why I said this might affect us is because who's next? Because whoever's controlling this is not human. Okay, this is what I'm getting psychically. Okay, Joshua 5. As soon as all the kings of the Amorites who were the west side of the Jordan and all the kings of Canaanites who were by the sea heard that Jehovah had dried up the waters of the Jordan before the Israelites until they have crossed over, they've lost their hearts and they lost all their courage because of the Israelites. Go to Joshua 5. Joshua 5 was written way before we were here. And right now in Joshua 5, I need to read this whole thing. This is what's going up. This one paragraph, you can read all of them. As soon as all the kings of the Aramites who were on the west side of the Jordan and all the kings of the Canaanites who were by the sea heard that Jehovah had dried up the waters of the Jordan before the Israelites until they have crossed over, they lost heart. That is interesting. They lost heart. And they lost all their courage because of the Israelites. So this is saying that the Palestinians are going to come to the point where they're going to have to give up. The Canaanites, they were the Canaanites, the Philistines. The Philistines were the Palestinians. The Canaanites were the Palestinians. So go to Joshua 5, verse 5. As soon as all the kings of the Aramites. So you have two sides right now. And who were on the west side of the Jordan and all the kings of the Canaanites. So this would be Israel. No, this would be Israel, the Amorites, who were on the west side of the Jordan, and the kings of the Canaanites. So this would be the Canaanites. Okay, the Philistines. So this is in scripture. Now, how is this in scripture and it's playing out now? Okay. And my question is, these people, I mean, the only thing is there was something that was signed for these people to make peace, okay? And it was not honored. Okay. Will it ever be honored? I truly don't believe that. Okay. Can there be a two-state solution? There has to be a two-state solution. They can't get rid of all these millions of people. Okay. And the count of dead that they're saying, you guys, is a lot more than what they're saying. Okay. Has there been war crimes? Yes, there has been war crimes. Okay. Natin, whatever his name is, Natin, whatever. I don't even know who that man is. Okay. Even them other guys that are speaking out on this, to me, they're not even human. Okay. When I see them, I see other entities in front of them. Okay. This is definitely spiritual. And the problem with spiritual is when it comes to that time when every knee shall bow, every knee shall bow. Okay. Every knee shall bow. Who are you bowing down to? And who are you not bowing down to? And what God are they serving? Because obviously the God they're serving is not the same God I'm serving. So I'm confused here. Okay. Just saying. And every knee shall bow. But bow to who? Allah? God? But who's God? Yeshua? Yeshua? I'm confused here. When I see uh, Israel, I see a other entity in front of them. Okay. I don't know what this entity is. It's definitely not human like. Okay. So who is this entity? I don't know. Okay. I really don't know. Now, United States can make one phone call and say, stop all this. Okay. And then they're saying they're going to go after Hamas because Hamas is a terrorist group, right? So why don't they just go in and go straight for Hamas? Why are they killing innocent people and children? Because this is not just about getting Hamas. Okay. It's like a game of checkers, chess. Okay. Make a distraction, right? Lie to the people. Don't tell them the truth of what's going on. Okay. Confuse them. No, it's like a game of weirdos for yes, it also reminds me of Hunger Games. You guys ever see Hunger Games? Okay. It's like it's playing out in real time. And then when I see the children and stuff, I'm like, are they trying to play on our emotions? Like trying to capture our emotions? I mean, I'm confused here. Okay. We're seeing all these children and women. No, it is like a game of weirdos for real. And I have to turn it off. Like I literally have to turn it off because it's heart wrenching, but it's also like, okay, is this really real? Is this real or is this fake? Okay, I wanted to do a video on fake news, fake stuff that's going on. It's not even real. It's fake. Okay, it's kind of reminds me of the Hunger Games, where they put like fake stuff going on and it's not even really going on. Okay, and we're all in this game of the Hunger Games. Just saying. And my question is, who's next? Okay, because obviously somebody is next. And they're telling us what they're doing because the New World Order. Why would they name this book the New World Translation? Why didn't they just leave it the Holy Scriptures? But they're telling us what they're doing, okay, before they even do it. Yes, they're a bunch of weirdos. They are a bunch of weirdos. I'm not going to die for my Yeshua. I mean, if the time comes and I have to like make that decision, I'm not going to try to kill myself. I'd rather for him just to take me out. You know what I mean? Like, and then they think they're dying for the Allah. I mean, they really believe this in their head, you guys. And they have been taught this since a child. I mean, wrong is wrong and right is right, right? But my thing is, this is definitely a genocide. Okay. And then I watched the rabbis, even the rabbis. I'm just like, see, rabbis study astrology. Yes, I'm coming after you, rabbis. Okay. They study the Torah, they study the Kabbalah. Okay. Basically, the Kabbalah and Torah, it basically is about astrology. Okay. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay. And this is why this information has been hidden for so long. And now I see all these rabbis want to talk about this hidden knowledge because now they want to share this knowledge. Why do you want to share this knowledge now? Why were you sharing this knowledge a long time ago? Just saying, rabbis. I have nothing against rabbis. But why now? Why y'all coming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter? Why were you doing this back then? Because basically the Kabbalah and the Torah is a study of the universe. If you didn't know, now you know. I never studied the Kabbalah and Torah, and I don't know how the heck, when I was pulling the cards, I went to the Torah and Kabbalah. Never studied it. And it brought me straight to the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, the Torah. And I haven't studied it. Because what's happening is Yeshua, is giving people true discernment out here. True discernment. And they don't have to study it. They're giving it, okay, to speak the truth, okay? So that's my question for the rabbis. Why now, okay? Why so much hate for a people that I mean, if they did something to your family member, I can understand that. But damn, killing so many people. I mean, see, nothing of Yeshua, because when we say gods, we're getting that wrong. Okay, gods were beings that roam this earth, the fallen angels, if you want to say it like that. Okay, so my thing is, who are they serving, and who is behind the brick? Okay, the entities, the 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 statues. Okay, who are they really serving? Okay, who are they serving? I have nothing against Jewish people. I have nothing against the true Jews. Are not the ones we're seeing in Israel. They're not the true Jews. Um, so I'm confused here. These people colonized. They're called settlers. Okay, settlers. They settled on the land. That's why they call them settlers. But my thing too is interesting is Trump, because I thought Trump was the Antichrist for the longest time. Um, and that guy over there in Israel, the Prime Minister, Obama. I even thought it was going to be a female, to be honest with you. And I kept seeing a damn a red heifer, whatever that little thing that animal is. Okay, I kept seeing it, and I couldn't understand why I was seeing that. Um, and I did see the bombing. I think it was the bombing, or there will be a bombing of a big church in Palestine or Israel, but this church is no, it's in Israel, but it's Muslim. Okay. See, you guys don't understand about these people. I'm around Arabics a lot. Okay. Arabics are a different breed of people. Okay. They're very passionate on their beliefs. They're very opinionated, some of them. Um, they're good people. Okay. Good people. They're just passionate in their beliefs. If you believe in Allah, then you believe in Allah. If you believe in Yeshua, then that's what you believe in. But when they say gods, I want you to understand this is where we have to be careful, because gods are entities that once are still they still roam this earth. Okay, it's interesting because these gods, and if you look at mythology, they have lived. But the problem is they can only live on this realm. They can't go to higher realms of existence. They're bound on this realm. Okay. If you want to look at it in that way. Can y'all see me? So my thing is, and then some people, black people, be like, I had a friend, they were like, why are we even protesting? Because we got so much shit going on here in the United States. Okay. Just saying. And I think people are relating what's happening in Palestine, what's relating here in the United States, the form of control of the establishment needs to be broken down and be rebuilt up. Okay. Because I was saying to my friend, I said, when you don't have a middle class of people, because the middle class and the poor people are slaves, we're in servitude, okay, to the rich people, okay? They don't even pay taxes. Just saying. So my thing is, if you take out the middle class, how can you keep these rich people rich? Okay? That's what I want to know. Okay? Shoot. But I feel like people are, and then the black people, like I'm half black, so I can speak on this. Okay? Yes, I can speak on this. My mammy is black. My mother is black. Okay? So apartheid in South Africa, nobody was protesting and being like, oh, um, let's stop the killing of innocent South Africans. Okay. And I think too, a lot it has to do with this is because we're in the time of revelations, the time where things will be revealed to us. That's what revelation means. It's not the end of the world. It means that things will be revealed to us, because people keep saying, "Oh, this is the end. This the end is near." God is telling me the end is near. If you're talking to God, you're talking to the wrong person. Yeshua, the divine, the energy of the divine. When you're talking to gods, what gods are you talking to? There's different gods, different entities of gods. And I think a lot of us are getting that confused. So we are in the time of, it's interesting because everybody says it's playing out in front of us, and it is playing out in front of us. I mean, we're living in the greatest time, to be honest. The greatest and the weirdest times to be alive. So let's go to Revelations. I don't know where I got this Bible from, because this is not like the Bible. I think somebody gave me this Bible. I'm always getting Bibles, you guys. And it don't bother me, because I like to read the different Bibles to see the different. Damn, this one don't even have Revelations. You gotta be kidding me. This has to have Revelations. Wait a minute. I keep seeing astrology. Astrology. Yeah, Revelations. So Revelations is, and people always say, what's the 1411 or whatever numbers they keep saying. I think a lot of this in this Bible, we interpret it wrong, and nobody knows the true answers. I don't even have the true answers to this, you guys. And who wrote this book? Okay, yes, people that was once here wrote a story, but it's been, my dad always said this, you guys, and I stand on this. You don't add or subtract. If you add something and subtract something, you're obviously hiding something. Damn, that sounds like a rap song. If you're adding or you're subtracting something, you're obviously hiding something. And you are. I really believe that. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card on Palestine. Sit there for a minute. And I want to use the Kepler. I don't know why. I have the Bible and my decks. And I want to talk about a story later on today. I want to talk about, I put it in my subtitle. But let's get a card on Palestine, because I want to stay on Palestine. We already know Israel is the David, and we know Palestine is the Goliath. That's the way I'm looking at these people. And I have the shells here. So I'm going to pull one for Palestine. Palestine. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to get the Great Fortune, the Fortune card, honestly. And you know what's so interesting? The reason why we know this is about land is because the way they're making them leave their homes. Okay, they're saying for security reasons. First of all, if I'm way over here and the fighting is going on way over here, why am I leaving my home? I'm confused here. Settlers. If you're a settler, can you answer that question for me? Okay, how long has this been going on? This might go on for 44 days. Just saying. So, the Great Fortune is for Israel. And I'm putting this over here for the Israel. And that's 26. This statue, is this a statue in Israel? Anybody know? See that fire they bring behind them? They definitely bring the fire. And the sun, the blessings. That Great Fortune. 62 days it could be, 44 days, 26 days, who knows? But they feel like they're fortunate. And they are, because they have their waters on, they have their lights on. They're not losing as many lives as the Palestinians. This is truly a David and Goliath. I feel like for Palestine, I'm going to get the poverty card for some reason. Oh, the gift. 17. 71 days. So Palestine is the gift. And I got a mature woman watching my channel. You can watch on. Watch on, sister, watch on. So Palestine is the gift of giving. But how much can they give? Okay. There's a lot of emotions here. A lot of that fire element. Okay. And then we got Israel over here, a lot of that air elements. Okay, let's get 2 more cards on both of these situations. I got a mature woman watching me. That's good. Ooh. Despair. 32. Not hiring. So there's a lot of despair right now. I don't know why this is like this, you guys. I'm so sorry that I come to you guys like this, but who cares? So we see a lot of despair. 32 or 23 days. We see a lot of despair. So these 2 cards I got, despair and the gift of giving. But how much can they take? I mean, I'm confused here. And I'm going to put the shells on top of this for Palestine. Yes. Yeah. So let's pull another card for my Israel people. You guys, I'm not taking sides, but I feel like there's some kind of energetic force that is not human, that is over this whole situation. Okay. Let's see. If we get the message card, that means that it's going to stop soon. If we don't get the message card, I feel like it's going to go on longer. They're going to play this out like the Hunger Games. Seriously. Wow. Unexpected income. This is interesting because you see the hands in the unexpected income. I'm going to sit on this one for a second. These are 2 different hands exchanging money. This is a polished hand, a well-off hand, and then this is a poor person's hand. Because they didn't clean, obviously they didn't clean their hands, okay? But it's not about not cleaning the hands. It's about, if you see in the nails, how much work they put in, and the clothes are torn, right? So this is interesting, this dynamic, and then this house is behind it, okay? So this house is involved with this ending. And this coin is looks like London. I don't know what this coin is. Looks like the British crown. So there's going to be some kind of money or given to them to stop this from Israel. This is bizarre that I'm getting this. I didn't think I was going to get this. So Israel's going to give Palestine money and their land is going to be taken. And they're going to take the money. Because at this point, they have no choice. I want to pull another card on Israel. I didn't think I was going to get that. Israel. Show me for Israel. I feel like we get a message card. It's going to be... This card came flipping out. There's going to be a marriage. This is interesting because these 2 people are family. They're descendants. If you go back, the Israel and the Palestinians, the ones that were in Israel prior to the settlers coming, they're cousins by bloodline. So this would make sense. So there's going to be a union and the number 3 is involved. You guys, when I see the number 3, it's interesting. The 3 is a significant number in the court world. occultist world. The number 3 itself. Okay. So in the middle, in the crossing, because I have it set up as a crossing, we have the Palestinians over here, and we have the Israelis over here, and I have my shells. There's going to be people that are not going to agree with this, but this has to play out. Let's put it like that. This has to play out. Okay. What I mean, it has to play out. It has to play out like this. Okay. So there will be a union, but this union will not be the kind of union. We're looking at this as a marriage. Okay. So a marriage is you have two couples and they join and they unite together as one in that marriage, right? But this union is not a divinely guided union. Okay, the foundation at the core is not founded. Like it's not the right foundation. It's the woman that looks like she's uncomfortable. And it's interesting that she has it over her head. And the Muslims wear the hijabs or whatever you call them over their head. Or those scarves, not the scarves like I got on my head right now. They wear it over their head. So this will be Palestine and this will be Israel. So there will be a union between these two. Let's see if we can get any days. 44 days, 32 days, 23 days, 71 days, 17 days, 27 days, 72 days, 62 days, 26 days. But this is definitely a caught number here, number 3. This is why I tell you there's some entities involved in this that we do not see. Okay. All right. This is what I got, you guys. I'm going to end it here. This is a game. This is a weirdo game in real time. Okay. Time as we know it. Okay. $17 is significant here. I don't know how 17. Are we on the 17th day of this? Does anybody know? Because I keep seeing the number 17. So there's going to be people that are going to agree with this, and then there's going to be people that are not going to agree with this, but this has to play out the way it's going to play out. Okay. I want to say something, you guys. If you are out here thinking you're going to die for Allah or whoever, your God you serve, okay? Just saying. There's no God that wants you to die for him. Honestly, he doesn't even, he's a merciful God, right? And he wouldn't want this chaos to go on. He wouldn't even want this chaos to be here, but men or entities, because it's more than just men, these are other entities behind it. But 17 is significant here. I don't know how 17 is significant. Number 3 is very significant here. I think it happened on the 4th or the 3rd. But 17 is very significant. I don't know how 17 and number 3 is very, 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 very significant. Let me pull one more card here. Well, let's keep the marriage card out. Let's pull one more card, and then I'm going to end this. Got this mature woman watching me. Keep seeing her face. Thank you guys for joining my channel. Thank you guys for liking my videos. Share, share, share. Thank you guys for being consistent with me. Thank you for taking your time out the day just to listen to me. This is interesting. I got toil, labor, and I got poverty. So once they give up and sign whatever they sign, They are going to be in poverty, number 37, but they will exchange money in the beginning. But the future, this could be past, present, or future. 73, 38, 83. There will be poverty and there will be toil and labor. Now, this could be past too because they've been in poverty and they've been in toil and labor. Or this could be the future. I don't know. Okay. Past, present, or future. This read can even be past, present, or future. All right. So this is poverty for Palestine. And who am I reading on? Palestinians. This is toil and labor. Now, this is interesting. The toil and labor card, they're under tunnels. Okay, they're under tunnels where it's very dark and they're working. Toil and labor. Okay, they have those little lights on. This is why I say the Palestinians are under the tunnels and they're doing their work underneath. Okay, wasn't there 2 redheaded children that went missing? They're under the tunnels. That's where they're at. They're under the tunnels, underneath the city. See the city? You can walk above them. They said the headquarters of Hamas is under the hospital. That's where they're targeting hospitals. That's why that bomb went off in the hospital, because they believe that hospital is where they believe that hospital is where they're at. But I believe it's a hospital and I believe it's a mosque, because they know damn well if they bomb the mosque over there, shit's about to hit the fan, because all the religious fanatics are like, oh, y'all bombing my mosque, we're about to go in. And there is a main man here. A main male, number 1, and number 5, a mature man. And there's a privileged lady here, number 12. And this damn mature woman. So there's a lot of people involved in this. Okay. And they will make peace of this. And then, like I said, this could be past, present, or future, you guys. All right. I'm going to end this. This is what I got for the Palestinians. They're going to pay people off in the beginning, and then there's going to be poverty and the same thing going on over and over. Okay. It's a repeated cycle, you guys. But this has to play out this way. And let me cut the deck, split the deck. Yep, the message. The number 7. I'm seeing 17. So are we on the 17th day? Does anybody know? And I'm seeing the number 3. Okay. But there will be expectations from both sides. So we'll see who brings peace to this chaos. All right, you guys. All right. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me. Please hit that like button. Please join my channel. Share, share, share. My algorithm has been like really off, and I'm like, what is going on? It's been off for quite some time with my videos. And I feel like there's manipulation with this algorithm thing going on, because I had 5K, 2K, 1K, and I'm like, what is going on? Okay. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for liking my videos and comment below. And we'll see who's going to make peace with all this chaos and confusion. All right, you guys. Bye.